of my own story that kind of led me to Salvation Army officership. There were quite a few, but I would say kind of the big ones for me was growing up an officer's kid. I got to see a lot of what was going on and a lot of what it meant to be a Salvation Army officer. So that gave me a lot of insight and information as to what it actually meant. So then when I did receive that calling on my life when I was about 17, it was a lot easier to be able to respond to it, knowing kind of what that actually meant. And so I think that there was a big moment when I was 17 with a group of people around my age. It was the first time I had experienced other people around my age group having faith and expressing that faith. And so that was kind of a big moment for me. I think one of the things that I value and cherish the most about officership is not only being able to explore God's calling on my life, but getting to see that unfold in Mark's life. It's really amazing to walk so closely with someone, to lean so heavily on someone in a work capacity as well as a personal capacity, and actually be able to see the ways in which God is not only shaping your life, but their life, and then how that shapes you kind of together. The time that I really felt God show up and kind of felt that this is what he was telling me to do was when I was 17, I kind of received this vision, this picture from God of what it was that I was meant to do. And I saw my soldiers' epaulets that were blue kind of turn to red epaulets as I would have been preaching. It was kind of like I was looking over my own shoulder. And so that was kind of really the moment that I felt God really show up and reveal to me that that was what was right, that that was what he was calling me to be and what he was calling me to do with my life. Something I'm looking forward to in continuing this call is just the ability to know that wherever we are and wherever we go is exactly where God wants us and where we're needed, and that he's going to move and use us no matter what that looks like to us, even if we don't quite understand that at the points that we're there. If someone our age was interested in joining ministry full-time, I would say do it. If I could say one thing, that's what I would say. I know it feels like maybe it's a world away or that there's just so much left to learn, but if you keep putting something off because you think there's so much left to learn, you're never going to get to do it. So I would say my advice and what I would say to do is just do it.